Alright guys, hello. So today I'm going to be explaining to you how you can clutch. This was commented in a couple of my videos. How can I win 1v1s, how can I win 1v2s, 1v3s, etc. So basically, clutches are important. They're an important aspect to learn because I feel like a lot of people that struggle with this probably aren't duelists. So there's a couple aspects you need to understand. The first one is you have an option of either saving or not saving. If you're asking how can you clutch and you don't really know how, I would suggest going for clutches, even in like 1v3s. So scenarios where I would absolutely most likely be saving is if I have an op and it's like a 1v3 or like 1v4, 1v5, right? In those scenarios, I'd be saving, but I'd still be looking to get kills with the op. And if it's like 1v4, 1v5 and you really don't want to go for it for some reason, you want to save your gun, like a Phantom or Vandal, that's honestly okay. But I would try to get some exit picks as well. Like try to get some, that just means try to kill people as they're leaving the site. You can do that here, like you can come anywhere, wherever you think they're most likely to go after the spike blows up. But if you really want, you can go hide in some random spot or along outside of the site. But you know, yeah. So that's that. But the other choice is of course to retake the site. And the biggest thing you have to understand here is that on defense, whenever you're, well, obviously clutch situations aren't only retaking on defense, but that's just the scenario I'm giving you guys here, because the rules will apply if you're on attack or whatever. But basically, whenever you're defending and you're retaking a site after the spike's down, you just have to imagine that you're attacking, right? So whenever you're attacking, what do? Well, whenever you're attacking, you're really just looking for kills, see if they're peeking you, and good players won't be peeking you because they know that they don't have to. So really, what you want to do is try to get to the spike as soon as you can. I see a lot of low-ranked players. They'll be like, I don't think they realize they're doing this, but they'll just kind of like shift walk all the way from like, you know, like here. They'll just shift walk all the way, and they literally waste like 20 seconds. Like by the time that I'm here and I clear all this, I'm flashing and I'm literally running out to site, and I'm prepared to take one-on-ones. A lot of the time there will be someone back site. There will be someone peeking you from here, but a lot of time, if it's like a 1v2 or just a 1v1, people will just hide because they know that that's probably the best thing you can do. Like say the spike's right here. You know, the person at A main's probably just gonna hide and wait for you to tap it, or you know. So yeah, another thing we can talk about here specifically whenever we're retaking on defense is you can just stick the spike. I would suggest you guys learn to stick the spike, and a lot of time they won't even peek you. You'll notice you probably tap the spike and then no one peeks you. That's what a lot of players do. I'm not saying that's like good or bad. I'm just saying you can stick the spike and you can get away with it a lot. So one other thing here, for any situation, like it doesn't matter, say we're on attack and we're just trying to fight, we want to really just take 1v1. So like say it's a 1v3 and I'm attacking, we really just want to take one-on-ones, as it doesn't matter really where we are, because at this point, you know, if we have the spike, it doesn't matter, we have to go somewhere. It might matter for your game specifically, but you know, a clutch is a clutch. So if we're peeking here, all we're looking for is just a simple kill. We can walk out, it depends on how much time we have. Remember, if no one knows where we are, we could shift walk to try to like flank someone here. Pretty much what I'm telling you is to just take one-on-ones. It doesn't really matter if you're on attack or defense, but one-on-ones are very, very valuable. Because if you peek two people at once, you know, that's going to be tough. But it's also important to have the confidence, and whenever you're taking the 1v1s, because you know, if you don't have the confidence to fight people, then it's going to be an uphill battle pretty much the entire way. But hopefully this guide was helpful. Pretty much the takeaway here is just go for the clutch whenever if it's a 1v3 or below, like 1v2, 1v1, I would definitely go for the clutch. Don't be scared to lose, and just learn from your mistakes whenever you do lose. And if you want to go for a 1v4, 1v5 because you're like popping off, absolutely go for it too. Saving is not always the best thing to do, so I would highly suggest trying to avoid doing that when you can. It's fine to save an op or an Odin or whatever, but you know, if it's like a 1v2 and you're saving every round, don't do that. Basically, don't be scared. The whole takeaway of this video to clutch is don't be scared. Take 1v1s, and you know, try not to save as much. So hopefully you guys found this useful. If you do, let me know in the comments below, and otherwise I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.